Welcome to the channel. My name is Crow, and in today's video, we are finally on day 19 of Blue Protocol Star Resonance. There is a bunch of stuff to talk about today, so leave a like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. I do appreciate it, and let's get right into this video. First thing you want to do is actually come to your Pioneer Awards. Now, if you were still logged in during the update, or you actually logged in too early, you actually may have the bug where you end up seeing level 40 gear, level 40 reforged stones here. If you actually don't have that bug, then you will be able to see the level 60. If you do have the level 40 bug, you won't be able to get this actually until the next Pioneer Award. With this being the case, we are able to select 3. So you guys are not able to select, double reforged stones, but make sure your priority is reforged stones or the gear. The last option you actually want to pick is the modules, but we are just going to pick up the 23 reforged stones. I have like armor, versatility, mastery here, and this is not useful to me at all. And then I'm just going to get the modules as well. So I'm just going to pick up these 3 and just make sure you guys go to your Pioneer Awards the first thing that you do. I just want to make a note on the previous thing I just said. It does seem like modules are always going to be guaranteed in your Pioneer Awards to be selected. So you are always going to end up getting the module award anyway. So my apologies on that. Other than that, you are now able to get reforged stones level 60 in your mystery store. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, check that out. Obviously, you're going to end up mining these. We have some Starforge crystals here, Meow Vault as well. We're going to do a nice little refresh. Hopefully get something good. More reforged stones. Oh, books, we take those. But yeah, essentially, now you're able to get those reforged stones in the mystery shop. Make sure you guys as well, since it is Monday, that you do buy up your cheer up treats, since this will let you get triple of the reward after being able to clear these new master modes that we will talk about in a little bit later. Next up, we are going to be going over the modules. Now, I will make a guide going over the modules and how they do work, but you now have the modules tab in the menu. Now, we can go in our inventory, and from the Pioneer Award, we can then open up the modules. So let's open up the selection here, and the modules will have 3 different types to pick from: the attack module, the support module, and the guardian module. So pretty self-explanatory on essentially, what you should pick. Guardian is going to be more based on armor and resistance. Support is going to be more based on healing, obviously. And then when it comes to attack, is then going to boost main stats, so boosting like strength, agility, intellect, special, and then your elite strikes as well. But I am going to pick Guardian just to have a chance at armor and resistance. We're not going to end up going to the module tab here, and then we are going to equip. So as you guys can see, I ended up equipping, and I was able to get resistance and attack speed. Again, I will go into how this does work in the future, in a future video as well. So that is going to be for the modules, and then we do have the master modes that is actually unlocked. You are able to get more modules here from the event box. You do end up getting 5, and for the sake of this video, let's actually just open up 5. Why not? So you guys are absolutely able to get different ones just depending on what you are looking for, but I'm actually just going to pick up one more because I do want to save it for the actual video. So now I end up getting armor and crit focus. So I'm just going to end up equipping this. Cool. So got some extra effects, and as you guys can see, it does apply to your ability score. So another ability score increase right there. Next, let's go over the raid. As you guys can see in the bottom left, someone's already calling out the raid that it was easy, which it probably is, and I'll have a video out in a little bit going over it. But if we actually go to the menu tab, you guys will see here how to actually get to the raid. Well, there is 2 different quest lines that you're able to do here at the bottom. And I will actually do a guide on this because I know a lot of people will end up getting lost and probably just not look in the menu section on how to actually get to the raid area. So I actually will do a guide on how to get to the dragon area because I already know some people are actually going to need that video. Trial path is the next thing that we are going to be talking about. So like I said already in the last daily video, trial path is finally out for today, and we can get 70 points officially. You are able to actually get this badge as well. the Transcender Protector badge to then flex on people when you are partying up. So make sure you guys are doing trial path up to floor 30 and you guys are able to get 70 talent points as well. And today you are able to tier 3 your skills. So if you are whaling out and you are exchanging rose orbs for Luno, here you go. Everything you can have up to tier 6 officially, maxing out that gear score really high. I would say probably we're going to see about a 17k players, 18k players eventually. Going over master mode for the dungeons in Blue Protocol, they do offer master modes for Goblin Nest, as you guys can see here. I will have to do a guide on how master mode works and whatnot. Mechanic wise, it's not really that important, but there is a way that it does work and there are rewards for it as well. As you guys can see here with the master seal, you also get this nice little border here, but there's gonna be master mode for Tina, master mode for Goblin, and master mode for Towering Ruin. So it's not everything at once, allowing us to actually get our farm on and get to, you know, start grinding master mode and getting difficulties and getting points, which I will explain in another video. And you are able to still get the Shadow Hunter drops as usual. If we go to trial, we then have another 7 days to get the trial, another 7 days to get Dark Mist, and then if we come all the way over here, I don't know why we have to actually do that, but Dragon Claw as well, we have another 7 days. So 7 days of grinding to get everything done. It's time for us to lock in. Let's talk more about gear. So just how we were in the beginning of Blue Protocol and everyone wanted to farm golden gear just to get ahead of everyone and just flex. Well, we now have the option as well to farm monsters such as Lizard Man King and Goblin King, and then these can actually drop the level 60 gear for your bracelet left and right. And then we also have Lizard Man King as well, that's able to drop your legendary shoes and your legendary charm. So if you guys don't want to end up waiting for those 7 weeks and you just want to grind all out, well, now you guys are able to do trains and, you know, start trying to get these drops early to then get some nice level 60 gear and get ahead of everyone else if you would like to. The last thing in today's video we are going to be covering is the gear set pieces. So if you guys actually come here to this NPC here, you are now able to void relic exchange. So we do have the option for gear crafting as well. And then you guys see here, level 70, and you guys are able to craft, but you guys do need a level 60 gear piece that has a perfection of 100. And we are now able to use Sterone in order to actually craft this. If we actually go to our honor coin shop, we now have a new honor coin shop. So sorry I did not mention this earlier, but as you guys can see here, if you've been running your honor coins, we now have this whole entire shop to actually make use of honor coin shop finally. So now we have all these materials here that we're able to exchange for. So if you guys have been farming over and over again, and this is great for the module video that I'm going to be making, now you guys can actually come to this shop here and get all the important materials that you can. As you guys can see here, as I'm spending 10,000 honor coins per week is most certainly enough, and as gradually we end up not having to need some of these items, we're just going to have so much more. And this will also help with actually gaining modules. Now we can just go here in the honor coin shop and just end up getting modules and gradually advance this over time. I almost forgot to mention, but this is where you are able to void relic exchange. I forgot to show this off, but void relic exchange is going to be the raid gear set. So you guys can see here, it's actually based on the spec. If we click here, a specific gear will adapt its attributes based on the current spec. If gear mismatches your spec, it will default to the first set attribute. Recommended to equip gear matching your spec. So you want to actually choose your spec. If you guys see Earth Sport here, right, it's different from Iato, right? So use Earth Sport, and then you are able to apply a 4-piece set for your raid gear. So that's why you actually do want to start getting these runic alloy shards. And make sure you guys are doing the Adept trial event. Go to Seabury store, and then you actually are able to buy 50 of these from this shop. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's going to be a whole content week. I'm going to try to record a bunch of videos because I have to leave for a flight in literally 3 hours from now. So I'm gonna do the raid, make sure that's coming out for you guys, the raid video, and then I will have video scheduled for tomorrow on Tuesday, since I do actually return Tuesday night. So I will be grinding the hell out of Blue Protocol to get a bunch of stuff done. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, leave a like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. I do appreciate it. Other than that, just make sure you guys are doing your usuals. Make sure you guys do your guild sign in, your guild donations. Make sure you guys are getting your weekly merit, as well as you actually do clear the dragon raid. Do have a reminder that your guild will actually allow you to get a buff for dragon raid. Make sure you guys are doing your world, the world boss crusade as usual. Everything here, make sure you guys doing your commissions. As you guys can tell, honor coins is really important now, since we have a lot more better exchanges. Do your elite hunt, do your boss hunts. Who am I to say that, since mine are capped? But as well, you know, try to do your master modes, which I will go over everything here. And Stimmin Vaults actually does reset at the end of this week, so make sure you guys actually get this done. We are able to go up to level 30, I believe. So with all of us getting our new gear, this should not really be that hard at all, especially even next week with level 40. It should be fairly easy. Make sure you guys are not having your life skill capped out, and try to resell as much as possible, since gear is going to be a big factor. And make sure you guys are going into the trading center here, because smelting will be very important really soon, and then gem crafting as well, as we start getting to Sapphire 5 or just tier 5 eventually. But thank you guys again watching this video. Enough of the yap. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.